Welcome to World Book Science Power. This is an excellent online resource through eRack again, and it's an excellent substitute to your classic classroom science textbook. It's organized according to topics here, or big search topics, living things, ecosystems, etc. And you can also organize your search by province, grade level, and you can look in textbooks. This along with up top your science experiments. A great section is Ask a Scientist. We'll look at that later, along with Student Center and assessments. So let's go into living things. And we're going to look at the human body. So for each area, you'll have a Lexile measure of reading level for each article, so you can have an idea, and there's a lower level one and a higher level one for each article. So let's go into the circulatory area. Under here you have a pre-assessment. It's an online quiz, a multiple choice for our students, a typical vocabulary sheet, intro, and it goes through a cycle to conclude with a post-assessment. So we'll quickly just go into one. For instance, we'll start with the vocab, because it goes in order. And we will upgrade. Pardon, that's going to give us a second. You need to upgrade to school. You might have some challenges. We use this often with Chromebooks, and it's excellent. Okay, so here you have your vocab sheet. You can click onto it, and it reads it out to the students if they require that. You can further go along to an introduction. It will read the text for you.
Millions of tiny cells. Each of these cells needs food and oxygen to live. How do they get the...
At the end, you'll have a little main check idea, which is a sort of a little comprehension question. So what two organ systems work together to supply body cells with food and oxygen? The student can click here for the answer, close to click, and then go through the following articles related to the circulatory system. So it's pretty standard, pretty textbook. There's a video embedded into one of them. Again, each page has a small main idea to sort of prompt the student with a bit of push thinking. So this is a classic online textbook, but it's a great support to what you're doing in the classroom for learning. So coming back to this, one thing I did like about here, this website, was that you could download it for some students. So I would see this as a great tool for a reverse classroom where students go home, maybe do one of these activities or go through the lessons, do the post-assessment, pre-assessment, and then in class you further develop that and in French for us. The experiments are usually basic, but again, it's a great starting point. But what I do really like is this critical thinking area here. So right in there, if you click on here, it gives you great ideas to generate conversations for critical thinking, and this could lead to an inquiry project. So just one last thing, we'll go back to the main page here of Science Power. One last thing I did like about it was this Ask the Scientist. Here you have hundreds, we're just going to pause that video, of questions on the side based on themes. Okay, so how do zoos help save endangered animals? You click on that. There will be a little video with a scientist, a 2 to 3 minute video with a scientist explaining that topic. Students can also ask questions here, and I'd be interested to see what responses they would get from that. So yeah, that's a bit about Science Power. The Teacher Center is another great area to look at. You can create accounts. Again, core curriculum outcomes are here. You can select a grade and by topic. But another thing I really liked is these professional development videos. They're just simple, but again, we'll show you how to use this website easily and efficiently with your kids. So for instance, how does Science Power teach students patience and critical thinking? How does Science Power help students with fluency in reading, etc. So again, a great website through eRack. Graphic organizers are here for you to print out. So explore this website. I think it would be a great tool for replacement to a textbook and a great tool for a reverse class. Okay, thanks a lot.